evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Churchill Theater's performance of The Miracle Worker. It's a play in 3 acts by William Gibson. The play was written in 1959 and brings us close to a meaningful understanding of disabilities in all forms. It asks us to grudgingly revisit the stages of grief, the experience of exaltation, the human spirit, endeavor, and achievement. We're asking you to see the miracle from Helen Keller's point of view, drawn through the magic fabric of live theater. We're going to have a 10-minute intermission at the end of the 2nd act, so it'll be roughly 2/3, almost 3/4 of the way through the play. So when you get up and get your refreshments, take the time that you need and settle in. It's a short haul to the end, okay? Now to business. Please note the fire exits on the 4 corners of the audience floor. Restrooms are found at the top of the stairs behind you to your right. Concession area and handicap accessible restroom are found behind you to your left. Please turn off all cell phones and recording devices, cameras, etc. Videotaping tonight is being done for archival purposes for the theater's application of future grants, but no other videotaping is permitted by law. Please feel free to indulge in our snacks and beverages at the concession area, but I ask that you try to crumble your wrappers and drop your cans and spill your drinks, but you'll surely do all that before the play resumes. We're very grateful to Debbie Birch, George Harvey, Ted McNeil, good folks at QAC-TV for granting us so much precious media time and access to you all. We'd also like to thank the Community College of Baltimore County for having provided us with sign language interpreters for our entire 2nd weekend. We wanted this show to be accessible to anybody who wanted to come and see it. I'd also like to honor several of our sponsors who have supported Churchill Theater faithfully over the years: the Queen Anne's County Arts Council, Ramsey GMC, River City Upholstery and Sewing, and RLK Marketing. We are who we are because of the crucial contributions of our sponsors, our volunteers, and our members. We are a membership organization, and I encourage you all to join as members so that you can share in the benefits that come along with that membership. Our love and admiration and respect for Helen Keller and Annie Sullivan has grown with every new performance, and we hope you can feel that love warming our stage. None of us is immune to the challenges of disabilities, and we all find ourselves hoping to have that we have caregivers as determined and creative and as able as Miss Annie was. Now travel with Annie from Boston to Tuscumbia, Alabama, and experience the miracle of awakening and the triumph of a small child as she draws language and logic from chaos and frustration. Thank you all for coming. Settle back and enjoy the show.
She'll live.
Oh, thank God.
You're a pair of lucky parents. I can tell you now, I thought you wouldn't.
Nonsense. The child is a Keller. She has the constitution of a goat. She will outlive us all.
Yes, especially if some of you Kellers don't get a night's sleep. I mean you, Mrs. Keller.
You hear, Katie?
I hear.
I brought up 2 of my own. This is my wife's first. She's not battle-scarred yet.
Well, doctor, don't merely be considerate. Will my girl be all right?
By morning, she'll be knocking down Captain Keller's fences again.
And there isn't anything we should do?
We put up stronger fencing.
Just let her get well. She knows how to do it better than we do. Main thing is, the fever's gone. These things come and go, and the infants never know why. Call it acute congestion of the stomach and brain.
I'll see you to your buggy, doctor.
I've never seen a baby. More vitality, that's the truth.
Oh, hush. Hush, don't cry now. You've been trouble enough already. I don't know what's so cute about congestion. Just because it's yours? Why, we'll have your father run an editorial in his paper, The Wonders of Modern Medicine. Men. They don't know what they're curing even when they cure it. Men in their battle scars. Why, we women, we just have to we'll have to... Helen? Helen! Helen! Captain! Captain, will you come?
Katie, what's wrong?
Captain!
What is it?
Look!
She's fine. She's only time to...
Look, she can't see. Look at her eyes. She can't see.
Helen.
Oh, here. When I screamed, she didn't even blink. Not an eyelash.
Helen? Helen!
Well, she can hear you.
Helen!
God,
Doctor.
First, I'm gonna cut off that doctor's legs. 1, 2, now then,
Well, why are you cutting off that doctor's legs?
I'm gonna give him an operation. Now I'm gonna cut off his arms. 1, 2, now I'm gonna fix. You stop that.
Cut off his stomach. That's a good operation.
No, I'm gonna cut off his head first. He got a bad cold.
Ain't gonna be much of that doctor left to fix up. Time to finish all that operate.
What'd you do, just bite her hand?
That's how I do. She keep poking her fingers in my mouth. I just bite them off.
Well, what's she trying to do now?
She's trying to talk. She gonna get mad. Look at her trying to talk.
You stop that. You just sit quiet and... Help me, please! Somebody get off me, please! Help me! Get off me, please! Somebody get off me! Help me! Get her off me! Help me, please! Get her off me! Get her off me!
Oh, wait, Ellen! Let me have those scissors!
She only dug Marshall's eyes out. Almost, Doug. It's always almost. No point in worrying until it happens, is there?
How can she stand it? Why haven't you seen this Baltimore man? It's not a thing you can let go on and on like the weather.
The weather here doesn't ask permission of me, Aunt Ev. Speak to my father.
Arthur, something ought to be done for that child.
A refreshing suggestion. What?
Why, this very famous oculist I wrote you about. What was his name?
Dr. Chisholm.
Yes. Well, I've heard of lots of cases of blindness people thought couldn't be cured. He's cured. He just does wonders. Why don't you write to him?
I'll stop believing in wonders.
I think the captain will write to him soon. Won't you, Captain?
No.
Good money after bad. Oh, bad after good. Oh, bad after bad.
Well, if it's just a question of money, Arthur. Now you're Marshall, you have this Yankee money. You might as well.
Not money. The child has been to specialists from Alabama to Tennessee. If I thought it would do good, I'd have it every fool doctor in the country.
Oh, I think the captain will write to him soon.
Katie, how many times can you let them break your heart?
And a number of times.
What, child?
Not as long as there's a chance for her to see or hear or...
There isn't. Now I must finish here.
I think with your permission, Captain, I'd like to write.
I said no, Katie.
Why, writing does no harm, Arthur. Only a little bitty letter to see if he can help her.
He can't.
Well, we won't know that to be a fact until after.
Katie, he can't.
Father stands up. That makes it a fact.
You be quiet. I'm badgered enough here by females without your impudence. Katie, might as well try to work in a hen yard as in this house.
You really ought to put her away, Father.
What?
Some asylum. It's the kindest thing.
James, she's your sister, not some nobody.
Half sister and half mentally defective. She can't even keep herself clean. It's not pleasant to see her about all the time.
Do you dare complain of what you can't see?
This conversation is at an end. I will thank you not to broach it again, Ev. I've done more than I can bear. I can't give my whole life to it. The house is at 6s and 7s from morning till night over the child. It's time some attention was paid to Mildred here instead.
Don't wake her, Captain.
I want some peace in this house. I don't care how, but one way we won't have it is by going up and down the country every time someone hears of a new quack. I'm as sensitive to the affliction as anyone else. It hurts me to look at the girl.
Well, it was not our affliction I meant for you to write about, Captain.
Helen, my buttons. My goodness me, I'm not decent.
Oh, also on again, Aunt Ev. She doesn't know any better.
Never learn with everyone letting her do whatever she takes it in her mind to.
Be quiet.
What did I say now?
You talk too much.
I was agreeing with you.
Whatever it was. A deprived child, at least she can have all the little things she wants.
It's worth a few buttons. Kate, look. This child has more sense than all the men killers if there's ever any way to reach that mind of hers.
Oh!
Helen!
Helen! No! No! You
Katie.
are not to do such things! I'm gonna make you understand. My darling, my
Katie,
boy.
some way of teaching that child an iota of discipline has got to be found.
Discipline! How can you discipline an afflicted child? Is it her fault?
Well, I didn't say it was her fault.
Then whose? I don't know what to do. How can I teach her? Beat her until she's black and blue?
Well, she can't just run loose. Now, there's got to be some way of confining her.
In
so
a
she can't-
cage? She is a growing child. She needs to use her limbs.
Answer me one thing. Is it fair to Mildred here?
Are you willing to put her away?
Well, now what?
Oh, she just wants to talk, to be like you and me. Every day she slips further and further when I just don't know how to call her back.
Oh, I have a mind to take her to Baltimore myself. If that doctor can't help her, maybe he'll know someone who can.
I'll write the man, Katie.
There was nothing they could do for the girl, of course. It was Dr. Bell who suggested that she somehow might be taught. I've written the family only that a suitable governess, Miss Annie Sullivan, has been found here in Boston and will come. No doubt we'll find it difficult there, Annie, but then you found it difficult here too in our school as well, hmm? Gratifying, yes. When you came here, you couldn't even spell your name. To come accomplish so much in so few years. But always an Irish battle, hmm? For independence. This is my last time to counsel you, Annie. And I must tell you that you lack some, and by some I do mean all, tact, talent to bend to others. And what deceived you on more than one occasion here at Perkins is that there was nowhere to expel you to. Your eyes hurt?
My ears, Mr. Nagnos.
Nowhere but back to Tewksbury, where children are taught to be saucy. I know it was dreadful for you there, Annie, but that battle is dead and done. Why not let it stay buried?
I think God must owe me a resurrection.
What?
Well, he keeps digging up that battle.
That is not the proper thing to say, Annie. That is what I mean.
Yes, but I know what I'm like. What's this child like?
Like?
Well, bright adult to start off.
No one knows. And if she is dull, you have no patience for this.
In grown-ups, you have to, Mr. Nagnos. In children, I mean, it just seems a little precocious. Can I use that word?
Only if you can spell it.
Premature. So I hope at least she's a bright one.
Deaf, blind, mute. Who knows? She is like a little safe, locked, that no one can open. Perhaps there is a treasure inside? Hmm?
Maybe it's empty too.
Possibly. I must warn you, Annie. This child is prone to tantrums.
Means something is inside. Well, so am I if I believe all I hear. Maybe you should warn them.
Oh, Annie, I have written them not one word of your history. You will find yourself among strangers who know nothing of it.
Well, we'll keep them in a state of blessed ignorance.
Perhaps you should tell them.
Why? I have enough trouble with people who don't know.
So they will understand when you have trouble.
The only time I have trouble is when I'm right. Is it my fault it's so often? I won't give them any trouble, Mr. Nagnos. I'll be so ladylike they won't even notice I've come.
Be humble, Annie. It's not as if you had so many offers that you could pick and choose. You will need their love to work with this child.
I hope I won't need their pity.
Annie, we all could use a little more pity. So, you are no longer our pupil. We throw you out into the world a teacher. If this child can be taught, no one expects you to work miracles, Annie. Even for $25 a month, Now, here is a loan for the railroad, which you will repay me as soon as you have a bank account. But here, this is a gift with our love.
Where's Annie? He's here! Where are you?
I think some other friends wish to say goodbye,
Mr. Nagnos. Dear Mr. Nagnos. Well, what should I say? I'm an ignorant, opinionated girl, and everything I am I owe to you?
You're only half right.
Which half? I crawled in here like a drowned rat. I thought I died when Jimmy died. That I'd never again come alive. But you say with love so easy, and I haven't loved a soul since, and I never will, I suppose. But this place gave me more than my eyes back, or taught me how to spell, which I'll never learn anyway. But with all the fights and the trouble I've been here, it taught me what help is, and how to live again. And I don't want to say goodbye. Don't open the door, I'm crying.
I mean, no one will see.
Hey, Beatrice.
There's a present! There's a bunch of going away present, Annie!
Oh, no, you shouldn't have.
We did. Where's the present? Don't go, Annie, away! Sarah has it. Sarah, where is it? Here I am. Where? Here. Where?
I have it, everybody, I have it. Should I open it?
Open it! Everyone be quiet. She's opening it. Shh. Is it open?
It's open.
It's for your eyes, Annie. Put them on, Annie. Because Mrs. Hopkins said your eyes hurt since the operation. And you're going where the sun is fierce.
I'm putting them on now.
Don't go, Annie, where the sun is fierce. Do they fit all right?
Oh, they fit just fine.
Are they on? Are they pretty, Annie?
Oh, my eyes feel hundreds of % better already. And pretty. Why, you know how I look in them? Splendiloquent, like a racehorse.
There's another present. Beatrice, we have a present for Helen, too. Give it to her, Beatrice. Here, Annie. It's for Helen. And we took up a collection to buy it and got her dressed in.
It's beautiful.
So don't forget to give it to Helen from us, Annie.
Oh, I promise it will be the first thing I give her. If I don't keep it for myself, that is. You know I can't be trusted with dolls.
Don't go, Annie, to her.
Sarah, dear, I don't want to go.
Then why are you going?
Because I'm a big girl now. And big girls have to earn a living. It's the only way I can. But if you don't smile for me first, what I'll have to do is
What?
put you in my suitcase instead of this doll and take you to Helen in Alabama.
Come, children. We must put the trunk on the carriage and Annie on the train, or no one is going to Alabama. Come, come.
Where are we going, Annie?
Jimmy?
Where are we going?
I said I'm taking care of you.
Forever and ever?
Annie Sullivan, aged 9, virtually blind. James Sullivan, aged 7. What's the matter with your leg, Sonny?
Forever and ever.
Can't he walk without that crutch? Girl goes to the woman's ward, boy to the men's.
Annie! Annie! Don't take me! Annie!
Annie! Annie!
Coming.
Let Mr. Jimmy go by himself. You've been walking our garden all day. You ought to rest your feet.
Well, I can't wait to see you, Vanny.
Maybe she ain't gonna be in that train either.
Maybe she is.
Maybe she can't.
Maybe she is.
Where's Stella? She's upstairs, smelling around. She knows something funny going on.
Oh, let her have a supper as soon as Mildred's asleep. And tell Captain Keller when he comes that dinner will be delayed tonight.
Again?
Well, I don't think we need to say again. Simply delayed will do.
I mean, that's what he's gonna say. What? Again?
Yes, someone's coming. Coming for my Helen. Oh dear, this was not cleaned out an hour ago. Here. For while I'm away. I don't think one little peppermint drop will spoil your supper.
Jimmy,
Sir?
don't look dressed for anything useful, boy.
I'm not. It's for Miss Sullivan.
Needn't keep holding that porch up. We have wooden posts for that. Now, I ask that you see those strawberry plants are moved in this evening.
I'm moving your Mrs. Keller instead to the station.
Mrs. Keller. Must you always speak of her as though you haven't met a lady?
Mother. I said mother.
Evening, Captain.
Evening, my dear.
We're off to meet the train, Captain, so dinner will be a trifle delayed tonight.
What, again?
With your permission, Captain.
What do you want, honey? You mama? Guess. One little chicken ain't gonna give you an appetite.
She's gone. She's gone. My son and I don't get along. You don't know I'm your father. And supper is delayed. Here, brought you stick candy. A little nibble of sweets can't do any harm.
Come, Keller. How I'm gonna get her supper? You fill her up with that trash?
Tend to your work.